My number one pick. Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to talk about affordable, quality, and toy hauler. As an RV dealer, I get the opportunity to, buy and sell lots of RVs and toy haulers. And over the years, I have found really the number one, in my opinion, when it comes to quality, usability, affordability, and long lasting. And these are some things we're going to touch on today. So stick with us. We're going to go through them, and I'll show you some of the upgrades that I've done and give you some ideas on what you should be looking for if you're in the market for a toy hauler. So stick with me, and thanks for being here. My number one pick, the Holy Grail of toy haulers. And today we're going to walk through it. I'm going to show you a few things and let you know why it's the Holy Grail, in my opinion. Especially due to the fact that to find quality and affordability, especially in something like this, is hard to do. Today, I just happen to have the Holy Grail, so we're going to be able to walk through it, take a look at it, and look at some of the upgrades that I've done and why I believe, and I call it, the Holy Grail. So let's get started. The model we're looking at today, which I consider the Holy Grail, it's a 2006 Forest River Work and Play 40 FK. As you can see right here up front, this model has a 7,000 watt own-end generator, and it's gas. Most of the models out there are going to come factory with a 4,000 watt. So this is definitely already an upgrade. It was upgraded when I bought it, which was nice. And of course, this model is a fifth wheel. You can put a gooseneck adapter on it. I don't like that. I prefer fifth wheel, but some people would prefer gooseneck. This one is a triple axle. The first thing we did when we got this RV, and I recommend it for anybody out there that's buying anything a little bit older, I went through, replaced all of the hub bearings, brakes, hubs, lug nuts, studs, which they come with the studs with the new hubs, new wheels, and of course I went with the 14-ply tires. Nothing worse than being sitting on the side of the road with a blowout or a hub come loose because of a bearing. One thing you'll notice on this, I've added windows in the garage area. That's not standard. This gives you the opportunity to really enjoy your garage area and make it feel more like an RV, not a storage facility. And we'll look at the inside here in just a little bit to where you can get a feel for that. Another inexpensive upgrade that you can do to any RV is add these pressure regulators. If you don't, you really have no idea how much propane you have in your tanks. I mean, it's the best $20 I think you could spend. And I have them on both propane tanks. I picked a little bit of a windy day today to be doing this video, so hopefully it won't be too distorted. One reason why I consider this the Holy Grail is because of its affordability. You don't have to necessarily buy one this big. There are other models, and we'll talk about that. They even have them in bumper pulls. But just the quality, and because it has a metal roof and the materials that this thing is built out of, this is an RV that could last you forever with some maintenance and taking care of it. But like this one, this is an '06. It has a really nice power awning. And with the extra windows that I've added, and the buffing and wax, and all the maintenance that's been done to it, this is a wonderful trailer. That's just one thing. We'll get to number two in just a minute. Let's get to number two reason. This is why I call this trailer the Holy Grail. This one offers a 20-foot garage. And yes, right now I have it still loaded down with stuff. For instance, I have a power generator, solar. I had added some extra tables back here. An LF Brothers diesel heater. A backup generator in case I run out of fuel with my big one. Honestly, don't need it. Probably won't never use it. Added another table over here. Of course, I have window covers over the windows right now, so not a whole lot of enjoyment of watching it from the outside. And as you can see, there's our e-bikes. Had room for a Road King Harley. I kind of strap everything down when we're traveling. Outdoor Ninja grill. Over here, I bought these on Amazon. You kind of see how many I got strapped up against the wall. But those, I can enclose the patio area, and the dogs can kind of go out and enjoy themselves, and I don't have to worry about them jumping down. And because it's a 20-foot garage, that Honda Talon, along with those e-bikes and the chairs and the Harley, will all fit in here. It also has a couple different beds, TV, and I added an extra air with heat pump back here, along with, as you can see, some really nice LED lights. So at night, this place is really lit up. It also has a winch, motorcycle carriers, onboard battery charger, and up front, which runs in the back here, we have a really nice air compressor. Okay, let's get back to the Holy Grail. The Holy Grail for this one would be the fact that it's a 20-foot garage. Not only can I haul everything you see, but I can also haul a full-size show car, our son's race truck, if we want to put the truck in here and haul it to the racetrack. That is why this model in particular would be what I consider the Holy Grail. Number three, wonderful space up front and quality cabinetry and well thought out build. You get a queen bed, some nice cabinets up there in the front, on both sides, his and hers. A nice table where you can put some stuff, like I've got my fan and my wife's iPad, and a good place to put for a charger. An extra radio. Some more kitchen cabinetry. Of course, your microwave. Your stovetop. This does not have an oven, which is fine with us. My coffee pot, which is the most important thing. Yes, I'm able to start my generator and stop it in here if I need to. More cabinetry. Full-size refrigerator back here. With freezer. We don't do a whole lot of cooking. Part of our fun of being on the road is find unique restaurants. So you won't find a whole lot of food in there. Nice little dinette table. You might be asking, well, that ain't no good right there. Actually, for us, this is extra sleeping that I could put in the back for a grandkid. But it works really good for Coco and our little dogs to be able to get up and down to the ground. And there's, show you a couple other little fur babies. There you go. That's Ziggy. And that's Kazi. Well, that gives them the opportunity to be able to get up and down without getting hurt. Frenchies are real prone to breaking their backs. So the last thing we want is Coco, who thinks she is invincible, jumping all the way down to the floor and hurting herself. This is just a really comfortable space, especially for me and my wife. And then if we feel like we want more room, the garage area is opened up out there. I have one of these little electric heaters. Yes, we have propane heat, but that little heater right there, I mean, it does a wonderful job of keeping this area heated. We don't use hardly any propane. My wife has all her little knickknacks set up everywhere. She does a good job of that. A nice mirror to get ready. For a bathroom, it's actually very comfortable. It has a very nice shower. And we went to Walmart yesterday and purchased that little setup right there to add for extra space to hold stuff. And I like it. And of course I upgraded my shower head to high pressure, so I actually enjoy it better than I do my house. Very large shower. And we have a good toilet. It's not one of those little plastic ones. And that's the bathroom. So as you can see, really comfortable space. Really good quality built. I did replace the floors, so we have all new flooring. We have all nice little throw down rugs. My whole point to this is, whether it's this one, which is my favorite, you can buy others. And if you want to stick around, I'll tell you about those too in just a second. Well, if you stuck around this far, I think that's probably pretty good on my part, considering from my YouTube analysis, most people don't stick around for very long. So thank you. And let's get into the last part of this video. I've kind of made it real clear why I feel like this is the holy grail of the working place. One, fifth wheels, in my opinion, are the best way of towing and the safest. Two, the 20-foot garage allows you to use it for multiple different things. And three, an RV like this, you could actually purchase for probably somewhere between 30 to 35,000 if you could find it with the 20-foot garage. But a lot of people don't need that big of a garage. And with that said, there are lots of other models in the older working place that still give you the same quality, the same metal roof, and you can get it in, for instance, in the fifth wheels, 10-foot garages, 12.9, and a 14. I've had all of them, depending on your application. If you're just wanting to haul some Harleys, the 10-foot garage would be great. If you have a 2-seater Polaris Honda, the 12.9 would be great. If you have a 4-seater Razor, then you need the 14-footer. No, you can't haul a car in that, but you can haul a larger Polaris, Can-Am, which is really good enough for most people. Affordability, quality, and usability. Those are my points. They do offer this same trailer in a bumper pool, except for you cannot get the 20-foot garage. You can get up to a 14-foot garage in a bumper pool. I kind of did the same thing with one. I took it, we put the windows in it. I think my best friend has that one. Yes, there are other brands out there, like Sundowner and a few other quality builders. And that's okay if you want to go spend 80, 90, 100,000 plus. I mean, I'd love to have one of those. But I live in reality. I don't need anything that expensive. Even if I could afford it or wanted to afford one, there's no need to. Find you a good quality work and play. And be careful. There's that 06, 07, 08s, in my opinion, are the best. And I believe it was 09 where the quality kind of started dropping off. They're not quite as good builds. Not an expert on that. But I can tell you anything 06, 07, 08 are great. They seem to have taller doors. Fifth wheel will have a taller door than a bumper pool. But even your bumper pools, most of your 4-seaters and Polarises will fit in those. You get back into the 02s and the 04s, you need to be careful. No matter what you buy, you need to have a measure of the height and even the width just to make sure. But you're pretty safe in 06, 07, 08, maybe 05, I can't remember. Yeah, maybe 05. But anything older than that, they weren't really thinking about razors that were 70 inches tall. So check that. Make sure your stuff will fit in it. Anyway, I hope this video was helpful and you enjoyed. Please leave me your comments and your questions. If I don't know, I'll find out, but I probably do know. So definitely let me know what you think. Again, thanks for watching.